illustrations for the latest chapter. But when I looked at the art, the brushwork did not even look this— Oh my! I was beginning to get carried away there. Let us depart. Quickly now.
Luckily, the idea of meeting Albedo managed to draw Xingqiu's attention and...
Seeing the sun rising day after day.
Race you!
Traveler, Paimon, how are you? And who is this accompanying you?
You must be Calx. It's a great pleasure to forgive me. It's—
And you may call me Albedo.
No, that—
Why not? Seeing as we're both friends. Besides, we've already corresponded.
It's not just you, Albedo.
You guys... Oh, by the way, we happen to—
you know, that thing!
Huh? Oh, I understand the story.
Splendid.
If all of you are free.
Well...
Do you have other plans,
No, not at all. Speaking of dining, Shimura's unagi chasuke is quite delicious. Would you like to go there?
Shimura's. Unfortunately, today is a bit windy. How about...
That's perfectly fine with me. But I must first unpack my luggage. Let's meet—
Something didn't quite add up just now.
Huh? No way! Paimon thinks we acted well together. Do we say something?
No, Paimon, I'm not referring to us. Traveler.
Huh? Xingqiu's suspicious.
Paimon, you read the poem, right?
Read them together? Suiko lost Aoi no Oki. Huh? Wait a minute. Could today's story be hinting that the one who stole the latest copies of a... No way! That can't be right! Xingqiu only arrived in Inazuma this morning!
And that is precisely the point of suspicion. If Xingqiu had only just arrived in Inazuma, how could he recommend Shimura's Chasuke? Moreover, he didn't raise any questions when I suggested another place because of the windy weather. This means he knows that Shimura's is an open-air restaurant.
Are you saying...
Yes, that is indeed my conclusion.
But how could Xingqiu be the book thief?
Calm down, Paimon. I think there must be some deeper...
Oh? Could Xingqiu be in danger?
It's difficult to say at this point. I'll be relying on your assistance to get to the... Good. Then let's...
Almighty Shogun. Festivals always attract so many people.
Race you!
Try some creative cooking.
I don't see anyone...
Oh, this whole thing's starting to make Paimon a little nervous.
First, we must... Since we're still waiting for him.
Wonderful hot springs has magical powers to heal your body and soul.
If he really is,
Oh, come to think of it.
is that so?
Please, talk to me if you want to order.
Hello there. What can I get for you?
Hi, do you have any
Why, of course. I personally recommend our freshly caught seafood. It's been pouring the...
So the weather at sea has been
It sure has.
Oh,
Welcome to UU Restaurant. Please, talk to me if you want to order.
The last phase of the Irodori Festival.
That's right. A signed first edition is going to become quite the collectible. I've got to get my hands on a copy.
I've seen Jen use signature before. His handwriting is super neat.
He'll be there in person on the day of the release, so we'll get a good look at him then. I hear that he's actually pretty young.
wait a minute. Did you just hear?
That was delicious. Inazuman cuisine largely consists of fresh seafood, which is certainly to my liking.
That's good. Now's our chance. Let's talk to Shincho and see. Maybe we could start by.
Well, I've never embarked on...
Speaking of the journey,
Well, to be honest,
well, that didn't. By the way, Shincho,
Oh, I was reading...
didn't you feel dizzy while?
It was nothing I couldn't handle. Don't forget, I'm
Well, there.
To be honest, there was... So, when the peak of Mount Yogo finally... However, the ship sailed along at a crawling pace. It took a whole day from the time we saw the mountain peak to the time we...
Paimon didn't catch anything suspicious so far. Oh, right!
We learned a couple of things from his...
While it is entertaining to you must give great thought and even when you have come up...
I couldn't agree more. Whether it's writing a...
Shincho and Albedo are getting into.
Speaking of illustrations, my novel didn't sell well yet you've consistently managed to select the most important scene of the chapter for your illustrations.
Thank you. Light novel illustration.
Well, that scene was intended to
No, there was a crack in his alibi. My illustrations were sent for printing. Xingqiu, we have something very...
Oh? Why the solemn looks all... Huh? I'm afraid I don't follow.
Mr. Okazaki.
On top of that, the latest installment of A Legend of Sword will only be revealed at the Irodori Festival. Even we, the creators, haven't received a sample copy.
Well,
The jig's up, Shincho. You were already in Inazuma before today, weren't you? Are you in some kind of danger but can't tell us the truth?
no, please. I suppose my lack of sleep is I did in fact come to Inazuma early to handle something.
Oh, well, if this isn't a coincidence.
Huh? Tone down.
I heard that the owner of this establishment has some fine.
Paimon knew you couldn't possibly.
Says who? In fact, I just bumped into Kujo.
The criminal...
Did I?
Oh no. The person they apprehended.
Apologies, Kujo Sara didn't.
Everyone, it's too late to explain. Wait.
Oh, so you must be the author of...
Anyway, you mustn't take him away.
No need to worry, Zhenyu.
Yes. In fact...
Oh, phew.
Well, to be precise, we...
Shinjo looks pretty flustered.
In the end, I'm the one.
No, Zhenyu. It's only appropriate for the Iridori Festival. I recommend... Not only was this the... However, I didn't...
Yes, to be frank,
Even though such an event will be difficult for... So these past few days, so I came up with the idea of... I thought everything would work out without a hitch. To make things worse, I was on vacation instead...
Onodera, I agreed to your proposal because I didn't want the reader. Also, I knew that at a previous event, I practiced tirelessly, but looking back on it,
Hey, come on, you two. Look.
Yeah, that's right.
Onodera, I think you should explain.
Yes, I understand. I'll apologize to everyone.
We should probably be heading back to Rito as well. Let's tag along.
Onodera, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be on leave these few days?
I'm very sorry for all the trouble that I've caused.
Yes, Onodera, but why didn't you tell everyone earlier? If you had told us,
That's right. We're a team, and we should be helping each other in tough situations like this.
let's leave the past behind us now. Our first priority is to help Zhenyu with his signatures. How is your progress so far?
my progress is not what I had hoped for. Even after working through the night these past.
Oh, no wonder Shinjo looked so sleepy today.
I understand. Murata, go back to Yae Publishing House and get Aratani to book a room on the second floor of the Uyu restaurant. We'll be using it for Zhenyu.
Yes, Mr. Hirayama. It just so happens that my brother is a calligrapher. Should I ask him to lend his assistance as well?
Yes, good idea. Ah, you've just reminded me. 2 calligraphers from Liyue arrived today. We've worked with them before, so I'll go and ask them to help out too.
It seems I'm really in for it now.
No need to worry, Zhenyu. I'm sure...
Yes, but writing.
Even though Shinjo's...
I always used to prefer working alone in my workshop. But I've come to realize that...
We also owe a...
Huh? You mean whoever left the...
Pardon me, but
Oh, right. We...
I see. It appears Albedo. May I? Not only do I owe this.
No problem.
That figure was none other than Aoi no Okina himself. This turn of events had begun with an unnamed individual, under whose coercion Aoi no Okina was forced to take drastic measures to retrieve a page of poetry. He knew nothing of this individual's true intentions. All he knew was that the poem had to do with an old acquaintance, Akahito.
Albedo really is something. He finished the portrait of Aoi. Wonder how Shincho's calligraphy trick. Oh, hello? He's a friend of... Oh, what's that zip? It was just a cat. Looks like it's getting late now. Well, let's go.
It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Never quite seem to get my land legs back.
You can't run!
Delved into destiny.
Embrace the ice! Take flight!
Come on, we can do it. Ouchie, I'll protect us.
Whirling snow! Sakura swirl! My apologies!
Judgment! Lights out. Punishment! Judgment!
Frostbite. Dies this.
Thank you for Ad Astra.
The same mistakes over and over again. You seem like a troublemaker.
Greetings, traveler. I was a little surprised myself.
Kazuha, when we said
Ah, yes. You see, when I came up, I could tell they were not footsteps, even though I didn't
oh, does the paper app
Huh. Fascinating. It's almost hard to believe such thing. Sure, here it is.
last time? I only know story this time, babe. Well, if Paimon were to rate today's story, it sounds pretty unfortunate.
I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with this story. I too was once wanted as a criminal by the shogunate. So I'm not all that different from Akihito mentioned in this story.
But according to the story, Akihito was exiled by the Shogun because of his wrongdoings. You did nothing wrong, Kazuha. Huh? Traveler, what are you thinking about?
Ah, by the way, in Liyue and while sailing at sea, I sometimes carve things to pass the time. If you wish to create a stamp for his seal, I might be able to help.
Wow, that's an idea! Quick, let's go tell Albedo! Albedo, we figured out a way to help Shincho.
Interesting. Stamped seal, huh? Indeed, it is an efficient solution. If we use a stamp, then Xingqiu won't have to struggle with his handwriting anymore. Since Xingqiu's signature has been previously revealed to the readers, it would seem insincere if he only used the stamped seal for his new books. But I have another idea. Using a seal is a part of it, of course.
Is there anything in the...
Yes, that's it, Genyu. Your writing has greatly improved today, which means yesterday's intensive training was effective.
My apologies, but I simply can't do it anymore. My hands are so sore that I can't even move them anymore.
You just had a 10-minute break. Come on, you can do this.
When it comes to pushing a deadline, there's no one more brutal than Mr. Hirayama.
No wonder Lady Yai would always send the editorial director to handle troublesome authors.
Whoa, this is getting scary. It hasn't even been that long and Shincho's already zombified.
Mr. Hirayama, we found a solution in both Liyue and Inazuma. Of course, a seal on its own is not enough. So, I propose that each signature consists of two parts. First, we'll use a personalized seal. We can simply carve one using Chenyu's signature as the design. In addition, I'll also design a simple but elegant pattern that's easy for Chenyu to write.
All right, I think that would work.
So, what you mean to say is, I've been saved from this predicament?
Mr. Hirayama, it suddenly occurred to me that the reason we gave up on live book signings previously was because it would take too long for the author to sign each book. But if we adopted Calx's proposed method, we might have... And if all the authors signed their books in the same fashion, then Genyu's signature wouldn't look out of place.
If you think it's feasible, I would certainly be happy to design signatures for the other authors as well.
Yes, and you may leave carving the stamps to me.
In that case, I shall contact the other two.
It is a great honor to...
My pen name is...
Great! Looks like everyone...
I'm sorry to have kept you busy for so long, Genyu. Please, take the next... The books that Genyu already...
We did it.
Thanks to everyone's effort.
That's right! have some time to burn. Where should we go next?
Traveler, there you are.
Oh, it's Ayaka!
I was just going to the festival venue to prepare the Ikebana lesson when I found this bar just happened to be close by at the time. He informed me that you've also found similar papers recently. As such, but the paper she found isn't quite the same as the ones we found before. Here's the paper. Please have a look.
Huh. All the poems we found before were...
And even though there are only 2...
If we take the poem literally, it reads, "Speaking of which, I have an ancient..."
So, shall we give it a...
Wow, look! It's really working! More words have appeared on the paper! Let Paimon see what it says. Story says that after Sumizomi got the collection of poems from Akihito, the plagiarized words in the poem became blue.
You see, Paimon, in the past, when printing was not yet well developed, to ensure the text lasted long, such special inks are time. However, since Akihito's poetry collection was an important gift to... But as for the plagiarized poems, not only would they lack Akihito's seal, but the words would also react differently when exposed to...
Yes, it appears although the story is saddening, Kazuha, Ayaka...
I would be
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Long ago, Inazuma had 5 legendary poets. People bestowed upon them the title of the 5 Kasen.
One year, the poet Suiko made his way to Tenshukaku and presented the Kasen's work for the shogun's perusal. But a page from the works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suiko was questioned regarding the matter. Suiko pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
That figure was none other than Aoi no Okina himself. This turn of events had begun with an unnamed individual, under whose coercion, Aoi no Okina was forced to take drastic measures to retrieve a page of poetry. He knew nothing of this individual's true intentions. All he knew was that the poem had to do with an old acquaintance, Akihito.
Akihito had once belonged to the 5 Kasen. Each poem he composed, he marked with a scarlet red seal, hence the Aka in his name. Such a distinguished writer was he, and yet one of the poems he had submitted the previous year was found to be plagiarized. Akihito was exiled for his crimes, and only 4 of the 5 Kasen remained.
Sumizome went over Akihito's poems and noticed that the plagiarized poem lacked his seal. She immersed his poetry in a stream nearby, and only on the plagiarized poem did the ink run. Aoi no Okina passed by and witnessed Sumizome's doing, which he then recorded in a poem. Thus transpired the events of Suiko's poetry submission, and this is where the story comes to an end.
It's just that... How could the story of the 5 Kasen finish without him appearing at all?
Oh!
Huh? Not noticed what? This is...
What he means is that the story of Kuronushi was already embedded within the 4 poems.
Huh?
That's right. The key lies in the poem that Aoi no Okina wrote after seeing Sumizome rinsing the poetry collection. An average person could never, even Aoi no... However, for the perpetrator, he was worried that if this poem was seen by the Shogun, then the Shogun, so in desperation...
Which means... The one who threatened Aoi no Okina is the same person... What?
That's right. Though since the Shogun mentioned in the poems is certainly not the one of the 5 Kasen, the only character left...
Oh!
However, the story of the 5 Kasen has more... Which begs the...
A Kuronu?
Speaking of which, I wonder if our dear Kazuha has...
Oh, right! Make sure you get in line early to buy your special edition drinks!
Crowdsourcing competition is...
Hey, Kazuha! Are you okay? You've been standing in front of this blank canvas for a while, and you...
Apologies for making a wild assumption, but has the story of the 5 Kasen reminded you of anything?
Yes. A few things did come to mind, actually. However, they were nothing more than some past. I don't mind sharing the story.
Hey!
Kaidehara.
The riding go...
It appears that but it also has much to do with the Yashiro Commission.
It's fine. However, this matter is somewhat complicated. The Raiden Goku, unfortunately, the descendant...
Whoa!
Yes, but my grandfather, and in my...
I heard my elder brother mention that the decline of the Raiden Gokuden happened very rapidly. Later, however, since not every family of the Raiden Gokuden...
Indeed. However, not only did it affect the Kaedehara clan, after reading the story of the 5 Kasen...
What exactly happened?
I still can't say. I will tell you everything I...